What's up, everybody? I am doing the giveaway today. So, actually, let's see here. I am giving away, I'm actually picking 3 winners. I know I had said 2, but I'm actually picking 3. So, the rules are you can't win 2 items. You can't pick which item that you want to win. So if I draw your name for one and you're like, oh, I don't want that one, I want the other one, can't do that. And you are responsible for shipping. That's really it. I didn't have a whole lot of people that entered, but I do have some. You know, hopefully this stuff will catch on and more people will start to play. But I want to give a special shout out to our sponsor, David Brams with Specialty Enclosure Designs. He makes some really cool stuff. It's all original, designed by him. He's got a 3D printer that he has used to make some of this stuff. And, you know, I feel like what it does is it offers an alternative for people that really don't want to spend the money that cages cost, because they're pretty expensive when you start tacking on all the accessories. You know, he's offered a cheaper way to do some of to accomplish the same goal, and the stuff looks good. It's good quality, and it's it really kind of is catered to the do-it-yourselfers out there. You know, so I'm working on a design right now for a really large tub with some of his products. And I'm going to be doing a complete wall of these tub, and they're going to be standalone enclosures. So it'll be pretty neat. Anyway, so I am going to get to the drawing. Now the rules were you needed to comment on your favorite species and you needed to share. That was really it. So the first one we're going to be drawing for are these perches here, these perch holders. Now these are to be screwed in. They don't come with the screws, but it's 2 sets. You've got a set of green ones and a set of black ones, and they actually have this little notch right here for the perch to slide down on, so that it's not going to rotate. So all you guys that are into keeping arboreal species like emeralds and Amazons and all that stuff, you can use these really well. So the one thing I will say is if you're keeping draping species like Amazon tree boas or carpet pythons, you can still get away with mounting 2 next to one another, so that's basically 2 horizontal perches that are kind of close together. I would probably do something like that, you know, maybe 3 inches apart, and it will give them more of a base, so they'll feel a little bit more comfortable. So you can still use them if you don't keep any of the you know, true perching animals like chondros or emeralds. But anyway, cool. So that's what we got for these, and I'm going to go ahead, and these are actually really sturdy plastic, like it's pretty thick. So I'm going to draw for these, and if your name is heard or pulled, I will reach out to you, but it's going to be up to you to arrange shipping and stuff like that. You're going to have to tell me when you want me to ship, and you're going to have to send me PayPal info or PayPal payment for the shipping once I get you the quote. Awesome. So I don't know if this is upside down or not. Yes, it is. Who is this? Todd, my good bud back in Florida. Known Todd for a long time. Awesome. Todd, you just won some of these perches. So awesome. Cool. Todd, let's see, what was his favorite animal? I've got my favorite species of reptile here. Let's Argentine boas. Awesome. I love Argentine boas. The red-tailed boas are a little bit of a slippery slope, because you can like think, I'm just going to try them out. But there's so many localities, so many species. You've got mainland forms, insular forms. It's a slippery slope with the red tails. So you could find yourself in a world of trouble. before you know it, you start getting into red tails and you're buying everything, and this is different than that, and just because they come from two different countries right next to one another, or maybe within the same country, they're going to have different patterns and colors. Yeah, the red tails are pretty badass, but they are definitely a slippery slope. And the Argentines, they are my favorite. So I had a massive female that I got in a trade. When I first was keeping reptiles, I wasn't trying to breed anything. I just had like pets of like 15, 20 different species. And they were just pets. They were just fun for me to interact with. And my friends would come over, they'd want to hold them. This was back when I was in college. So I wasn't really trying to breed. I was just enjoying keeping them. And this female, she was awesome. She was so placid, so laid back, but she was impressive. I mean, she was big, bulky female. She was a cool snake. So Argentines have definitely been on my mind over the last year and a half, Todd. I miss my female, and I would love to get back into them. But they get a certain size that I just don't have room for right now. So it was a good pick, though. Argentines, they're badass. All right. So next one we're going to pick is, I'm going to pick, so I've got two sets of these perch extensions. So, no, I don't have Musaranas. But I know a couple guys that are local to me that have some and do pretty well with them. I've thought there was a time when I was kind of thinking of dabbling with the Musaranas, but I've got too many other projects. Harley, no growling. Come lay down. Okay, so we've got a black pair and we've got a white pair. I'm not gonna even attempt to get into the whole which is better, black versus white. I've done both with my cages. So if you get a black one, you're just gonna have to take the black one. Sorry. But basically, if you have a perch that's going across, you mount these on the perch like so, and they've got these notches right here that you can see, and it's got holes in there for you to screw them in. So you just basically mount them on the perch like this here, and it's going to give you a little bit more draping. These are different widths, so the animals can kind of choose what they want to perch on. So anyway, I like them, and you can customize them. You can move them closer together instead of having them, opposite like this. You could, do something along the lines of like that, or maybe you want to do it like this. There's different things you can do with it. But that's the cool thing about a lot of David's stuff, is it's all customizable and whatever you want. So we're gonna do the white ones first. So yeah, man, no problem. Shoot me a private message, and I will try to see if I can find some information for you on the Musaranas. So, picking. Let's see, who's getting the white ones? I think this is upside down. Rain! You, I know, could use these. Cool, man. So, Rain is actually an old customer of mine, but he entered in, and dude, you won some white perches. So cool. I'll be reaching out to you to let you know, and we'll set up shipping. So awesome. And now we've got, before I forget, let me get to what Rain's comment was. His favorite species. Let's see. I almost want to say I know what it is, but let's see. Here. Yep. Chondros. Which, ironically, that was what he bought for me, was a chondro. So anyway, awesome. So yeah, that's kind of the species that these were designed around, were chondros. So definitely could get some use out of them. All right, so we got the black set now, and I will go ahead and pick the person for the black set. All right. I don't know who that is. Amethyst Isis Howerson. I need to see if you're if you're in the U.S. because if you're not, sorry. You do need to be a U.S. resident. So, doesn't say on her profile. But, Amethyst, I'm not a fan of your middle name. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's Isis. But, yeah, so you won these black perches. Reach out to me and let me know. And I'm not sure if you are in the U.S. or not, so I'm gonna pick a runner-up just in case you're not. So I won't have to do like a whole another video, just in case. Let's see. So this is the runner-up if Amethyst. I wish I knew your real name. Is not in the U.S. So, all right, cool. Who was the runner-up? You can't read it because it's upside down. Matthew Augusta. Awesome. So let's get back to the actual post, because I do want to read what the favorite species were of these two folks. That's one thing I like learning about people that are into reptiles. I like knowing what like really, greases the wheels, so to speak. Like I like knowing what people get excited over, what species they're super passionate about. So that's kind of the reason I asked what your favorite species was. Let's see here. Okay, so Amethyst said Europlatus fimbriatus, the giant leaf-tailed gecko. Those are very cool. I held one of those at, I think it was a Daytona Expo in the late 2010s. Like maybe it was like 2007 actually. Yeah, I think it was the 2007 show. Anyway, I held one and I've never gotten this reaction before, but my skin kind of broke out in a rash from it. I thought they were so cool and they're impressive because they're really big, but my skin broke out, so I didn't get it. But I've never had that with any of the other geckos that have the pads on their feet. I've never had that reaction before, so that was kind of interesting. Let's see, who was the other person? Matthew Augusta. Scrub python. Yeah, scrub pythons are badass. I love scrubs. You just have to really, really, like, give them the respect that they need. Like, you can look at a retic and you can tell, they command respect because they're huge, they can be dangerous, they're a somewhat intelligent animal. You put that brain into a scrub python, and it's a lot faster strike range, or their strike range is much longer. It's deceiving. Their response time is much quicker, and teeth are still pretty long. And a scrub python that's big enough, you can be in a world of hurt. But they're beautiful animals. They're intelligent too. I have kept a number of babies over the years. I've just never kept them long enough to raise them up to be bigger. But I did have a chance to hold a really, really big bar neck one time that was super placid. And this was like in 2004, 2005. And that memory has always kind of stuck with me. So scrub pythons are awesome. It's a good choice. All right, so Amethyst, you got the black perches. And Matthew, you are the runner-up because I know you're in the U.S. So if Amethyst is not in the U.S., you will get these. And Amethyst, I'm sorry, but that's just the rules, for these. You got to be in the U.S. So, cool. All right. So that's pretty much it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's 15 minutes of me rambling on, but it was fun, and got to give away some cool little goodies. So anyway, you guys take care. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Hey, Riley, wait. Riley, did you win? No, I was someone else. Sorry. Yeah, I've got to get back to work. This is my work attire when I work from home. Woo woo. Yeah. I totally lost my train of thought. Riley's texting me pictures without a shirt on. I just totally lost my train of thought. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go now. You guys enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Hey, Alicia, long time no see. You guys take care, and thanks for watching the live feed and supporting the videos. So, all right, peace. I'm out.